Hi, Mac. My name is Lila. I'm going to be your student clinician today. So, what brings you in today?
I just wanted to talk about how I'm having a difficult time like exercising and eating healthy right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, so I was vegan for 3 years and my hair started to fall out and I have a lot of hair, so it wasn't like super noticeable, but it just really freaked me out. And like one of the first things was like either a thyroid condition or not getting enough protein. So I decided to stop doing my vegan diet, and now I'm just kind of like in limbo trying to figure out like what's healthy, like what type of meats are healthy to eat, which ones aren't healthy to eat, and like just trying to like exercise more.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's great that you came in today. I can imagine that that's such a scary situation to be in. Um, so, props to you for trying to kind of get on top of it and figure out what you need to do that's going to be best for your body. Um, so what did you want to primarily focus on? Did you want to start with um, maybe where we should go with your diet or the
Yeah.
exercising?
Uh, let's start with the diet because I have most of it down. So
Okay.
and then I'll move on to the exercising.
Yeah.
So basically, like what I'm eating right now is like oatmeal and blueberries in the morning, and then like a thing of chicken, and either with a salad, like a like an Chinese chicken salad, or which is a lot of calories. So I'm like, I don't really want to do that one anymore, but it's so good. And then, and then at dinner it's just chicken again. But then I'm like, I just feel like I'm missing out on a lot of food groups because I'm just kind of now just focusing less on vegetables and fruit, and I'm more just focusing on the protein aspect of it. So I don't really know how to balance getting more fruits and veggies in.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely be difficult to try to balance everything, especially when you're shifting your diet around. Sorry. Um, what are you finding challenging about keeping the fruits and vegetables levels up?
Like not eating starchy vegetables because I feel like I just went from one extreme to the next, like eating all the veggies and all the fruits that I could with like the highest protein content that I could find. And now I'm just eating like as low glycemic fruits and veggies as I can find, and so I'm like staying away from a lot of good ones potentially, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
And then yeah, my protein is just chicken, and I buy from a butcher, and so it's like really high quality, but it's like I have to go every day to the butcher to get the protein because I I don't really know what I'm doing here. And then exercising, like I was doing really good with exercising. I have 2 gym memberships, and I was going to yoga, and I was going rock climbing, like one or the other every day. And then I had this huge test that I had to study for 6 weeks, and I just totally dropped the ball on it. So I quit doing yoga and I quit rock climbing, and then I just started running on the treadmill to read for this big test that I had coming up. But I'm just like out of my groove with that, and I'm like getting into the groove of my new diet.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a lot for sure. And I think anyone in your position would kind of have a hard time navigating that to start. All right, so can you tell me a little bit about what an ideal exercise week would be for you? Like what types of exercise, how much, stuff like that, intensity?
Totally. Yeah. So that's another thing I'm struggling with because I'm wondering, do I go to the gym 2 times a day because I have these different memberships, you know? So I have like the yoga membership, and like ideally I would like to do the yoga once a day because it's just stretching and really cathartic for like me to like feel peace and out of like all this chaos. But I only like hot yoga, and it's really hot right now. So um, I need ideally I would go to yoga 5 times a week, and then rock climbing ideally like 3 or 4 times a week, like same day. So like maybe have like my 2 rest days like Saturday, Sunday. Um, but also like I like to run because it just like at least for 10 minutes, like full sprint. And but then I'm just wondering, like I don't think I'm getting enough food for how much I'm trying to work out,
Yeah.
and I don't know. So maybe walking more, like to make it more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when it's hot out, you just kind of like
Definitely. Yeah. It's really hot, and to try to do hot yoga, running, and rock climbing all once or multiple times a day. That's a lot.
And
That's a lot on your body.
it's a lot of hours too.
Mhm.
It's like 1 hour yoga class, at least an hour of rock climbing, and then like 12-minute mile. You know.
How are you managing to fit that all in your schedule? Does it go smoothly or?
No, and that's why it's really hard to adhere.
Mm.
Because like my schedule just switches so much with school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm either like today I just worked out for an hour, but I was at home, so that's not even part of the plan that I just discussed with you. You know? Yeah. It's just like as much as I can just get in when I can.
Would you be open to kind of modifying that schedule so maybe you're only running a few times a week and maybe doing hot yoga or normal yoga a few times a week, something like that? Maybe that's something that we could work on together.
Yeah, totally. I think that might be a little bit more realistic because I think that I want to go, like that's such an ideal, like to go twice a day, but if I don't go once, I think I'm more prone to not going the other time.
That makes sense. All right, well, maybe we could, in future sessions, come up with some kind of plan that would work for you.
I would love that.